It's kind of my therapy, I guess. You can get out on a bike and be surrounded by people, but if you want to be alone, you can be alone.
It's definitely an outlet for it to release some stress. It's, obviously some exercise as well.
Cycling is a big part of my life now that I've been really engaged in it for a while. I use it as my daily way of commuting everywhere now.
I think for being in New York, cycling is a really fantastic way to see the city and get out of the city.
Keeps me in shape, keeps me focused, keeps me with social contacts. There's a lot going on with it.
What cycling does for me is gives me an escape.
Good sense of freedom, it's fun. If I need to take a break, I go for a ride.
Cycling keeps me in shape when I decide that the gym is too much. It gets me from A to B really fast, faster than most taxis. And it's a great way to meet people and get involved in the community.
If you want to be social about it, it's a great pickup sport, so if I feel like meeting new people, I'll just go out, find people that are about the same pace as I am, and usually people are happy to ride with other people that they pick up on the road.
Cycling makes me feel energetic.
When I do it with something like this, it makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger. A bunch of people who are not just like-minded and wanting to be involved in a charity and do something for a good cause, but people who are passionate about the same thing in the same sport. So I feel like I'm part of a community.
Awesome. And tired. And sore sometimes. It makes me feel great, really.
But most of it, like when you complete a ride, and you've done 65, 75 miles, you're like, yes, this is an amazing feeling. No, not really. I'm not an athlete.
No.
I guess at this point, I hope I consider myself an athlete and that others consider me athletic.
I usually don't, but everybody else thinks I am.
I've always been an athlete, but growing up as a swimmer, you spend all your time with your head underwater, so you can't really talk to anybody. But with cycling, the best part half the time is getting in a big pack of people and riding shoulder to shoulder with the person next to you and striking up a conversation about anything really, and 2 hours later you've got a new friend. Yeah, I'm kind of competitive.
Yes, in and out of cycling. Not so much in cycling, but I am competitive on the road.
Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah.
I'm competitive with myself.
I am extremely competitive, but more within myself than I would say with other people. But if I do a long ride, I always want to do a longer ride. If I do a ride with a lot of hills, I want to do a ride with more hills.
I think I overdressed a little bit.
It's part of me.
A vest. Yeah. I love my bike. I give them all names and treat them sometimes way more like people than inanimate objects.
I mean, it's up there. I mean, I sleep about 6 feet away from my bike, so I always like tinkering with them. It's pretty big, pretty serious. It's my main thing.
Clearly, how I feel about my bike is I love my bike because I've been with it for 8 years.
I love my bike. My bike gets me everywhere, and my bike is fast, and my bike does what I tell it to do, and we've had close calls together, and we have a very nice relationship.
They're definitely guys.
It's weird, but my bike's definitely a dude. I don't know why. It just turned out that way.
Definitely male.
My bike would be male because it's like I feel like it fits me, like it's it's my match kind of thing. We're a pair.
The bike's a female. I don't really know why exactly. It just seemed intuitive that way. And although their names are all kind of androgynous, so that wouldn't necessarily give it away, but yeah.
Some friends, definitely people within the team, I ask questions about my bike, and because I'm sort of new to the road bike scene and really getting into it, definitely friends.
Mostly just kind of word of mouth within the community, I guess, coming out on rides and someone will have heard something and it just kind of circulates.
My bike shop, I have a bike shop by my house. Whenever I have any questions for anything, I usually go to that.
Oh, Cannondale? It's a good product. I describe it as a good product. I would say that You know, especially for somebody breaking in.
My perception of Cannondale is obviously one of the leaders in the market. I would say that I do also view it as a rather expensive brand. Cannondale is trustworthy.
My mountain bike is Cherry Red Cannondale, and she's been good to me over the years. So I would buy one again. A high quality and trustworthy brand that's respected definitely across the cycling community.
My hybrid mountain bike is a Cannondale. Cannondale is definitely reliable and a good product.
Good solid brand. They got a nice stable of bikes. They pretty much get something for almost everybody.
Schwinn is fun. Because associated with childhood, probably.
It's a bike I had as a kid. An American tradition, I guess.